Hey, welcome back. And we are your hosts on This Is Why We Talk. My name is Sonia.
My name is Brianna.
And my name is Nettie.
I'm the oldest out of us three. Nettie is the one in between both of us, and Brianna is the youngest.
Yes, I'm the
Yes.
baby.
Okay, so before we get started, let's go ahead and do a little quick check-in from last week, a little recap. And Brianna, do you want to go first?
Mine, I took my vitamins. I went on walks.
Nice.
Besides for like 3 days because it was raining really bad.
It's actually raining right now.
Yeah. I was walking with mommy. Mommy started
that's
walking with me.
good. Yay.
That's good. I'm glad.
I love how we can influence each other to do better.
We did 2 miles.
That's
2
awesome.
miles?
Wow.
2 miles.
Considering mom's knees, that's surprising.
Yeah.
And she was walking fast. She was like, I thought, girl, you get it.
I don't go walking, but I do have a walker, and I don't use it.
Nettie.
A walker? A treadmill?
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
A walker?
It's a walking pad.
Oh, a walker is like the old people, the ones that mommy has, bro.
What do you mean?
That's the MA in her.
Oh, you mean
the old people walker. She's
like the
girl.
crane? Not a crane. Canes.
Canes.
Like the little.
Yes.
I get you.
That's
Sorry.
funny.
No.
A treadmill?
Yes, it's a treadmill. It's a walking pad because it doesn't have like handles or anything. It's just a walking pad. It's sitting in my room and I haven't used it. I think I used it 3 times and I've had it for a few months now. I'm gonna use it though. That should be my goal for this week is to use it.
So Nettie, how was?
Oh, yeah. Your goal.
Oh yeah, mine was to email you guys on time and not wait till last minute.
And she did. She did
And
email
I
us.
did.
She did.
I did.
She
Isn't
did.
that
And she
TikTok?
did. I think
Yeah.
so. And she did.
Yeah, that was mine.
Nice. Mine was I wanted to start making lunch for work, and I did. I made lunch. I made little sliders for work, and I had all these types of snacks and stuff. So yeah, I did, and I didn't buy nothing out like from the whatever. I didn't buy any food. I made everything that I took to work.
Are your coworkers foodies? Like, do they like to eat out? 'Cause that's hard.
Actually, no. Most of them, they're actually pretty good at bringing in their lunch.
Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah, they're
nice.
pretty good at it. Like, cause everyone's not to put out their business, but most of us are taking our Zepbound shots or
Oh.
tirzepatide.
Yeah.
So it's a good it's a good
It's healthy.
environment. It is.
Yeah.
It's a healthy environment. There's like at least a good 3 or 4 that are on it, and it's a pretty good
Wow.
team. So yeah,
That's nice.
I know.
Y'all have an
sometimes-
hour lunch?
30 minutes.
Oh.
Sometimes I'll pack lunch, and then me and Day, which is my coworker, we'll look at each other and be like, "So we're gonna go get food." We actually did that today. I didn't bring food, but she did.
Hilarious.
And she was like, "Fine, let's go." We went and got
That's
food. It was
funny.
still healthy, but
Yeah,
still, you end up
That's
spending a
funny.
lot of money. So I'm glad that you packed your lunch
I did,
and that you enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pack my lunch now.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah, because I only
girl.
got 30 minutes.
30
I
minutes.
can't go to the store.
Well, I'm in Sun City, so I can go to McDonald's really quick if I wanted to, or hibachi and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's not too far. But for you, you have Mi Viejo right next to you.
Yeah, I got too nervous.
Mm.
And then there was like food that I didn't know the name of, so I was like, I don't want to say it wrong. So I decided not to and go to Publix, and I only had 8 minutes to eat.
Can't go wrong with popcorn chicken.
They didn't have any.
Oh yeah, no.
They didn't have no hot food.
But you know, public salads are really good. They're hot
I
honey
didn't get
chicken
that one.
salads
Ooh,
with
that
bacon.
sounds good.
Oh my god, they're
Hot
so
honey.
good. Okay, that's a whole nother conversation.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna be doing
Sister Spotlight.
And this week's Sister Spotlight is drum roll, Nettie. In case you didn't know, if you don't know what a Sister Spotlight is, it's something that we do every week in the beginning of our episode, and we like to highlight on one of us, and we ask at least 3 questions to that sister, and just questions that we've been wanting to ask them. Okay, so my question for you, Nettie, is what's something that brings you joy? Something that just brings, like, just fulfills you. It just touches your soul. Like, ooh,
Mondo.
what
No.
brings you to life?
Sonia's over here being so emotional and
I
passionate.
know.
She
She's a
said, Mondo. I mean, you're not wrong.
He hits that spot.
Every
The
time.
7-8.
Every single
no.
time.
7.
That's a Friends reference for y'all. What makes me feel fulfilled
Mhm.
and joy? Well, one, being with family, being with my sisters.
Mm.
Two, I think if it's only like for me, not relying on anybody else, it would be anytime that I'm in the kitchen and that I'm cooking and that I'm
Ooh,
baking.
I love that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Especially baking.
Mhm.
I love baking and making things from scratch.
Yeah.
Which that's a hobby you picked up like about a year ago, right?
Actually, yeah, it's
So-
about to be a year. I think I
yeah.
started last year in October.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You need
I
to do the
remember.
bagels.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
remember-
god, you have to do bagels. For
I-
breakfast, for my breakfast in the morning.
You want me to make you breakfast? I don't even make breakfast for my husband.
Just make the bagels and then like
Just
I'll
the
bring them to
bagels.
my
I'll
house.
make the bagels if you come help me.
I'll buy the stuff.
You can help me make them.
Yeah. I'll sit there pretty.
Okay,
I'll
that's
help
all I
you make
need.
them.
Yeah.
I want
Okay,
some
there you
bagels.
go. Y'all can make my bagels.
Okay, whenever you buy the stuff, I'll make them for you.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the next question?
Brie.
What is your girl code of the week?
My girl code of the week is don't tell somebody else's news
Hmm.
before they have the chance to. If somebody told you something in confidence and was sharing their news, whether they, I don't know, whether they're pregnant, they bought a house, or I don't know, they graduated or something, or did something that they're proud of, don't go and tell everybody that you know. Let them share their own good news.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like that.
What else?
So one more question. One more question. What is something that you want your loved ones and friends to remember you by?
Like something about me or something like in general?
Something about you.
I would like to be remembered as somebody with integrity. Somebody that has integrity. That's honest and does the right thing and does it with a good intention. And I would like to be known as a servant leader. I like to help others, personal or professional. And yeah, just help them with whatever I can and not expect anything in return.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good answer.
How would you guys remember me?
Yeah, your integrity for sure.
Mine
Okay,
would
so-
be always having an open ear.
Like a
Like,
listening ear?
yeah.
Yeah.
I say like with all my friends, they have always opened up to you.
That's true.
Always.
That's true.
And I don't know how she does it. It's always in a car. And they're like spilling their whole life to Nettie. I'm like,
You know
how like it took me to get that out of you?
I was thinking about that today on the way home from work. Because I was thinking about like our layout and stuff and how we have like how we're sitting. And I was like, some of the best conversations I've ever had is in a car. Like, so I think it would have been a really cool concept. Like, I love this and I love how we're doing it. But it would have been a really cool concept to like record in the car and just have like car conversations.
we can do like a segment of like mukbang and car conversation.
Yeah, something like that. Because I feel like even when I call you guys after work,
Right.
we always end up talking about something and like somehow it either gets like pretty deep or like personal.
And it's usually like on your way home from work or
Yes.
to work.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know that's where, our conversations get real.
Yes.
It's
And I'm
on the
like
way home
sometimes
from work
even
or something.
I'll sit in my car after work and like just to talk to you guys on the phone because it's just a comfortable place to have a conversation. I think it's because you're not really having to like face each other and like look at each other's
Right.
reaction the whole time, or I don't know, you there's
Oh,
a
I
little
didn't
part of
really
you
think
that opens up when there's another distraction. I don't know. I think so. Don't
I
listen to
didn't really
me.
think about that. You're
like
not
that.
really face to face, so like you don't really.
Yeah, it takes that like intimidation about opening up
Yeah.
or like that vulnerability away when you're in a car.
Yeah. Sure.
Don't listen to me. I don't know nothing.
No, yeah,
We
yeah,
are
I
not your
agree.
therapist.
Yeah, we're not your
We're
therapist.
not your therapist. All right, so that's the end of our sister spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, thank
now,
you for your questions.
sisters, what are we gonna talk about today?
We're gonna talk about
Today we're talking about mental health.
mental
Mental
health
health and the stigmas around it.
and the struggles
Yeah, the struggles around it. Really,
with men, teenagers, women,
yeah,
all the good stuff.
all that stuff. So I have a question just to kind of start off the conversation.
Yeah.
What is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear stigmas and mental health together? Or just in general, like mental health and stigmas.
How I picture it because I'm like very
Visual.
visual. Thank you. I'm very visual, and I picture it as this road that we call life. So it's just road of life, but with mental health issues, it just it's creates these cracks and bumps and
Potholes
potholes and all that stuff on that road for you to walk on, which makes it even tougher for you to walk on. And it gets even worse whenever you get other people's opinions and comments or other people's views about mental health and how much it makes it even harder for you to walk on that road that we call life. That's how I picture it. That's how I see it.
That's a really good way to put it.
Yeah.
As somebody who I like, from my point of view, I don't know if I've ever experienced in this case when I think of mental health, first thing that comes to mind is depression.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many other diagnoses that have to do with mental health, but the first thing that comes to me is depression. And as somebody who I'm not sure has ever experienced it,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe I have and I don't know the difference of am I sad or am I depressed?
Yeah.
Um that's a really good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the potholes and like just all the other obstacles that kind of get in your way.
Yeah.
And it's kind of when you said like other people's opinion, it's like when you're driving on a road, when you're driving another person's like, oh my god, like driving onto everything and like, oh my god, stop, hold on, there's a car
Right.
coming or whatever, like be careful with that pothole or
Right.
whatever. It kind of just like as the driver, it makes you more anxious.
Even, yeah, right.
And it just makes you feel
nervous.
like be quiet, I know what I'm doing, like I'm
Right.
trying to handle it.
Right.
Like it's stressful for me too.
right.
So I appreciate your analogy because that makes a lot of sense
Yeah,
to
that
me.
does make a lot of sense.
Thank you.
I was like envisioning all the
Envisioning.
scenarios. Like if a car was to come and you're in that, someone's about to hit you and you're just like, I don't know what I was trying to put. Hold on. Okay, mine is they kind of like yours. They kind of normalize. A lot of people don't realize that they have depression, anxiety, and trauma.
Yeah.
They kind of just like let themselves live in that, and it's okay to get better. It's okay to find happiness.
Yeah. And ask for help.
Yeah.
That's hard.
How's mine?
So whenever you think about so Brianna, when you think about mental health, you think about how hard it is for somebody to ask for help or like how hard it is to get out. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, both.
Both. I
Ask
can see
for
that.
help, and then some people don't even know that they're in there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Sonia had a conversation earlier about
Mhm.
like how does somebody know that they are depressed or like at what point does that person have to get to know, okay, I have to ask for help.
Right. Well, for me, with someone that has depression, um, for me, when I knew that I needed the help is when it was getting hard for me to have conversations with my family. It was getting difficult to where I thought that I was the problem in the room,
Mm.
and I just thought that Nettie made this face that I thought that I said something wrong that bothered her. In reality, Nettie was probably just thinking about what's on her grocery list.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just my face.
Right. Or you know, one of my other sisters, or them just saying a comment just because they wanted to express themselves, and me taking that expression that they had, me taking it the wrong way, and me thinking I'm the problem. Um and just me thinking everything that I do and everybody that in my life, like I'm affecting them and I am like a burden, and it was getting really bad
Yeah.
to where I didn't even want to like go out. I didn't want to do anything with family, or because you guys are like my everything.
Yeah.
You know? Like I don't have any I probably have like one, two friends. Um but most of my time when I enjoy myself is when I'm with family. So when I wasn't enjoying that time with you guys anymore, that's when I knew like, okay,
Yeah.
something's not right, something's not okay. And it was a big struggle with me and my relationship with my husband, Ramiro. Well, we call him Milo, so in case
Yeah.
we call him Milo Ramiro. It was getting hard between us too, because I always thought like just because he did a like he huffed and puffed about something, I always thought that it was me. I always thought that I did something, or I would like backtrack my steps of what I did earlier, what I could have said, or what I could have done to trigger him when he was just upset about something that happened at work, or he was just upset because I
So
don't
like
know.
internalizing all of that and taking it personal. Like every
Yeah.
single action was
Yes.
personal. That's
Yes.
exhausting.
It was very, very exhausting.
That's like walking around eggshells, but for
for
yourself.
myself. Yeah.
Like internally, like, wow.
Yeah. That's how
Wow.
my depression felt, and then plus my anxiety, which me, but like trying to figure out my future, trying to figure out my steps of what I could say, what I could not say. Maybe I should stay quiet with this person, not say that. It
Yeah.
was just like
You're
my it
calculating
was
every
yeah,
single thing.
exactly. And I was my mind would just spiral, and it was getting hard for me. Like I will admit it now that I see it. Like I wasn't doing my job like I should have at Echo. Like I feel like I was like in a hole. Like I was in a hole, and it was hard for me to dig out of.
Yeah.
And I feel like my job wasn't as great as it was when I first started.
You also had so many outside factors that
Mm-hmm.
put you in that.
Yeah.
Like I think what we were talking about earlier between me and Sonia before we even got here was the difference between being sad and being depressed.
Yeah.
And I feel like being sad is like situational stuff.
Right.
Like, oh, this happened, that happened. But now that we're talking about it like that, I
Mhm.
guess depression could be situational where it's like thing after thing after thing,
Yeah.
and the
Well,
harder
I
you
was
try
going
to
through a
come
lot
out,
too. Yeah.
like that's something that I guess if you don't heal from the first thing and then something else happens and you don't get to heal from that and then the next thing happens
Right.
and now you're stuck in this hole that you're like, crap, how did I get here?
That's true, and that's basically what happened to me. It was like I was going, like, I know I've always struggled with depression. It's just something that I've always had, and it's something I always like try to like bring light to, because I like to stay positive.
Mhm.
But it was like once life just started happening, and one thing started happening one after another. Like you said, I didn't have the time to process one thing, and life just kept happening, and that's when it really got hard, and like
Yeah.
that voice just got louder and louder to where like I couldn't
Yeah.
enjoy myself being around people anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for getting that,
Yeah.
going in and seeking help
Yeah.
and doing something about it.
I know. I'm
and not
glad. I'm
staying
glad I
there.
did. I wish I would have done that a long time ago, but I mean, I'm here now, and
Yeah.
things happen for a reason, and I mean, I'm happy where I'm at right now, and I feel great. I
Yeah.
feel so much happier. My relationship with me and Ramiro right now is like the best as it's ever been.
I love that. I love that
And
because I know it was tough for a
yeah, it
while.
was. It was. And now I'm starting to see him open up with me now more that I'm just like I'm not on the defensive side
Yeah.
of how I used to be, and how I used to be insecure, my insecurities too. Like that was a big one for me, and I
Yeah, if
think
you're thinking about every single
yeah.
action that you take and every word that you
Mhm.
speak, yeah, I can see how every single one of those actions would make you feel
Yeah.
insecure.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
Yeah.
that's a
Well,
little bit of me.
thanks for sharing that.
Yeah,
I
of
didn't I
course.
didn't think we are gonna get that vulnerable, but I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate
of
you opening up. I
course.
know that that's not always easy, but it's
Yeah.
important to bring light to the topic too,
Mhm.
and to share your
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
When I don't know if I don't think I was diagnosed, but the I had went to a neurologist for my seizures or whatever, and I think we got to like maybe the root of why I have seizures. My body goes into like this like nervous system.
Your nervous system over like
It overpowers my brain,
yeah,
and my
it's
Mhm.
brain just shuts off, and there's where I go
Wow.
out
it's
because
basically your brain saying I'm tired of this shit, I'm not doing it,
I'm
and
out.
then I'm out.
Reset.
I'm out for
Reset.
real.
No, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel fine right after my seizure. Well, it takes me like 20 minutes and then I'll feel fine, but
Yeah.
Dang,
yeah.
that's wild.
And that's just because I was telling like I was sitting with her while
With
she
who?
was with the doctor.
Oh, okay.
I think you were in the room, or mommy.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I was sitting there and I was like shaking my leg. I was like looking around just like this
Jittery.
para.
Yeah.
And she's like, "You have anxiety?" And I was like never been diagnosed, but I don't know. And she was
Reset.
Maybe.
It's a lifestyle.
I was like, I don't know. And she was like, "You have anxiety." She's like, "You have not once stopped your leg." She's like, "And you're jittery. You're just moving around everywhere." I'm like, I don't know. I'm nervous. Like, what if I got cancer? What if I have a
Breathe.
tumor? I'm like, you can't tell me what. You can't tell me why I have my seizures. This is scary. Like, it came back after 10 years of not having it, and you're gonna tell me I have nothing. Like, and it's just,
Maybe it's always been your anxiety.
Mhm.
yeah, that's what I was. That's what I'm thinking. And she's like, you need to get a therapist. And then, I think after that year, I had turned 20, and I didn't have no more insurance,
Insurance.
so I wasn't gonna pay $300 for each visit
Yeah, that's
for
crazy.
therapy, and I was like, no, I'll just suck it up. But then it got worse and worse, and now I am where I am.
Now you're sitting here
Yeah,
getting anxiety attacks every who knows how long.
yeah, and I space out a lot.
How often do you think you have like severe anxiety throughout the day?
Like how many times it happens to me?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like
Or like
five
how
times.
often? 5 times a day?
5 times a day.
Wow.
Like if I'm zoned out, that means like I have anxiety. Like I'm like bowling.
Uh huh.
That's when it hits the worst.
Yeah, I know.
The
I
worst.
noticed
Like
that.
I cannot. I can't.
But how? I wonder how come.
Like my brain just like it wants to shut off.
Do you feel like it's because of the pressure?
Maybe the pressure or the people, the noise can get to me.
Overstimulating?
Mhm.
Yeah,
That could be it
and
too.
like people cheering, people looking at me.
Mhm. The pressure.
Yeah,
Yeah. I realize that when Brie like when she throws the ball and she does like she throws down like really good amount of pins or something, or she hits a strike and like everybody congratulates her. After that, she just shuts down
yeah,
and she's just like, nope, I can't. Like I gotta focus because then they're gonna expect that. Like that's gonna be their
yeah,
expectation from here on
Mhm.
out. And then like she puts that pressure on herself.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Brie. That must be really hard.
yeah. And then if I go too much into my thoughts and like too much zoning out, I feel like I'm not alive.
What
It
goes
makes
on in
it
your
feel
brain at that time?
a lot of questions. just a lot of questions I can't answer, or like scenarios that maybe can happen,
Mm-hmm.
and then it repeats. It makes it worse and worse
Spirals.
and worse and worse, and then it gets to a point where it feels like I'm watching a movie. It feels like my life is a movie.
Like you get an out of body
Yeah,
experience for your like on the outside looking in.
yeah.
Wow.
And it's really hard for me to take myself out of there.
Are you getting
I'm
anxiety
getting
now?
anxiety right
Because
now.
I can tell like your hands are starting to shake.
Yeah.
And
I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah. And then sometimes I get freaked out by that and I start crying. So like when people like you're like, "Are you okay?" And
yeah.
it sounded like an echo to me.
Mm.
Like it sounded like you said it 6 times. And it fucks with my brain and I'm like, "Damn, what the fuck?" Like, and it's scary.
That's so hard for me as a big sister because I literally just want to like grab you, hug you, and cradle you,
Mm-hmm.
and be like, "It's okay. Like
Yeah.
I'm right here. Like life is real." But when we're in a public setting like that, I also want to respect what your boundaries
Yeah.
are. And I know that for you, when you're around other people, your boundary is like, you see me like this, don't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Ignore it because I want to get past it by myself. So then you end up walking it away. But that is so hard, like from an outsider again looking
Yeah.
in. I'm sorry, Brie.
It's
That's a lot.
okay.
I really hope that you could build the courage to actually go and seek the help that you need,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because Sonia's living proof that it makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that you could do it one day.
A day.
One day. If not, you can continue talking to me. Just
Yeah.
let it all out. But I'm not your therapist, so you can't trust everything I say. Um.
What about
Okay.
you? Have you ever felt like a depressed anxiety type of moment?
I think I've experienced, and I think I do experience depression, but I think it's more of seasonal depression.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Seasonal depression, from my knowledge, is once winter comes around, your mood starts to shift. And I feel like a lot of my personal trauma has happened after August. And that's kind of like when the weather starts to change.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, it's gloomy as heck outside. And we're already getting into that like seasonal depression area. And I know that like these next couple of days, one, we just had something tragic happen in the family.
Right.
Um, and that's what I mean by like something always happens at this
Yeah.
time of the year.
That's right.
About 6 years ago, something happened
Mm-hmm.
to somebody super, 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 super close to us, and that's coming up like this week.
Right.
So, like, I can feel the heaviness of that.
Mm-hmm.
A couple weeks ago, I want to say it was actually on Sonia's birthday. I came over here, and for some reason, I was just crying the whole time, and I could not, for the life of me, get it together until I walked into mom's room, and she was like, "What's wrong?" I was crying in my car. I sat there for a little bit, and then I came inside, like, once I pulled myself together. And as soon as I walked in mom's room, and she's like, "¿Estás llorando?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Pues acuéstate conmigo." As soon as I lay down and I hugged her, I was a baby, crying the whole time until she was like trying to help me unpack it. Like,
Yeah.
what is it? Why are you feeling like this? What happened? What's happened in the past week? Like, it's just been a lot of like one thing after another.
Yeah.
And that usually tends to happen for me personally around this time. So I think if I have
can see
experienced
that.
anything, it's been that. And it's
Mhm.
like, it's not so much I can't function, it's more of I just feel the heaviness. My heart feels it, my body feels it. Like I was just saying the other day, my back hurts. I don't know why my back hurts. I haven't done anything crazy.
Yeah.
Um, but my back, I don't know. I just feel that, like, I feel the heaviness physically. My body is experiencing like those symptoms, the physical symptoms. Um, but besides that, I don't. If anything, it's probably like functioning depression.
Functioning? I
Like
heard something about that.
high
Yeah.
functioning depression is when you still get up, you still do, like, you still check off all your
Oh.
responsibilities. You get up in the morning, you have no problem getting up, you go to work, you do your job great, you come home, you still as a woman, you still continue to hold up your household, you still function as you need,
Yeah.
but you still feel like, crap, something is missing. Like, I don't find the joy in a lot of stuff. But
Loneliness? Like,
and it's not like a physical loneliness, it's like just a feeling that, I don't know, I describe it as like an empty bin, like something that's like, I don't know, I can sit here and try to describe what my heart feels, and it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels gloomy. I don't know how to explain it. It's a hard thing, but it's knowing like something's not right, something's not okay, but it's still, something's just not 100%.
Yeah.
That's the only way that I can describe
you just don't
what
feel
high
right.
functioning depression is. You still do what you got to do, but you still feel the void.
I bet you still feel just as exhausted at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever go talk to anybody though, because
In my head, I'm picturing Nettie jumping over these potholes on this road that I call life.
She just
And
goes
Eddie's
through
just-
the fault.
right?
And boom, boom.
Getting through it. And yeah, no. I
No.
could see that. And then Nettie just being so exhausted at the end, like, "Whew, I did it, but man,
What if
it
you
was
hit
hard."
a sinkhole?
I'm gonna twist my ankle and keep it pushing.
Keep it
What do you
pushing.
mean a sinkhole goes all the way down to the earth?
Oh no, I'm gonna swim back up. I don't know.
This girl.
Brie, you know we don't stay in
I'ma
dark
fill it
holes
up
for a
with
long
water
time.
so you can swim up.
Thank you. Just don't drown me because
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
how to swim.
We'll just float.
Oh yeah, I know how to float.
Just give up and float. Wait, no. No, that's so wrong.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Just throw me a floaty. How about that? Throw me a life jacket and fill it up with water.
Yeah, but if a sinkhole is really deep, you're gonna have to climb yourself up, float yourself.
But not if you put water in it for me.
if I put water, you're gonna drown.
Throw me a life jacket.
Or go up with the water.
Okay, Brie, this isn't gonna. This isn't real life.
As I filling up, just stick out your head and swim.
You can throw me a life jacket.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, but you no, never mind. No, that's bad.
What? Just saying.
I was gonna be like you can only allow yourself. Wait, no. You can only do that for yourself. But then I thought, no, loved ones are nice too.
Yeah, your loved ones can take you out of a dark hole for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can take you out completely because at the end of the day, you're battling your own mind.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one that can change that.
Yeah.
But,
Goes over relationships too.
huh?
Relationships.
Oh yeah,
Take yourself out, babes. Take yourself out.
of bad relationships.
Take yourself
I don't know who
out.
she's talking to,
Yep. Girl.
but I hope you catch it.
Mhm.
I hope so.
Anyways, yeah. So to kind of move the conversation somewhere else, what are the stigmas that you guys think of? Do you guys know what a stigma is?
Yes, it's what people think about mental health.
Yes.
Like their view on mental health.
It's the negative views.
Yeah, the negative views.
the negative views on whatever it is.
On mental health, on struggle,
On all of it.
on all
All
of
of
it.
it.
So yeah, what are the stigmas that you guys can think of around men, women, and I guess we'll cover teens too.
I got one. So for me, when I think of stigmas, I think of the media. I think of movies. I think of how like movies have played a big part on what mental health really looks like. Like for example, the movie Split with the guy with like 23 personalities.
yeah.
He's bipolar.
schizophrenia.
No, not schizophrenia. He has like a multiple personality disorder or something like that. He had like 20 personalities. Sorry, he had 23 personalities, and the 24th one, he was like this monster guy that he turned into something else or whatever, which was super scary. And
But that's real life for a lot of people.
I know, but it kind of scares you though.
Absolutely.
And it puts a stigma on mental health, as in like, dang, that scares me. So it's kind of like scaring people to be open and talk about their mental health and how they're feeling and how they're, how they're feeling or what they're going through.
Not that it's a weakness. It is viewed as a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
But I think because it's viewed like that because it's debilitating. Like it can literally make somebody shut down, or like it can literally it takes away your energy, it takes away your will, it takes away just the energy to even get up. So yeah, it could look
Yeah.
like a weakness.
Yeah, like for men, look
Yeah.
at men. Men struggle with mental health more, 3 times more than what women do.
Yeah.
And men don't open up as much as women do.
Yeah.
So that's why they suffer a little bit more, because they don't talk about it. Why? Because they're groomed to be this macho man. Oh,
And
you don't boys don't cry.
Yeah.
boys don't
You got to
cry,
be
yeah.
tough. You got to, put it under the
You gotta
rug.
suck it up.
Yeah.
They're also not given the encouragement to be emotionally intelligent
Mhm.
like women.
Right.
Like they're not given the space, the safe space to be vulnerable
Mhm.
enough to talk about their feelings, to express that, and actually been given the space to work on it, to create a plan to better themselves mentally. So yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
When it comes to mental health for men, I think about their lack of awareness, um and how, and I guess not just for men, but this is what I think about mainly for men, is that because they don't have that, again, that safe space to be emotionally aware of everything that they're feeling that's going on in their body, that sometimes they just don't know what it is they're actually feeling,
Right.
what that emotion is. I remember whenever we were going to school, and we went to school, me and Sonia went to school for counseling and human services. And in that program, they make you dig so deep inside of you that you begin to do your own healing.
Yeah. It's true.
And you could only do that. I mean, you can only help others through their process if you've done some healing of your
Right.
own. Otherwise, all you're going to be doing is projecting,
Mhm.
putting your feelings onto others that aren't that they're not their feelings for them to feel. But I remember as we were going through that program, I remember me and Sonia kind of had a very serious conversation, and we're like I feel something, and I know that it feels like I kind of want to cry,
Mhm.
and it kind of just feels like I don't know exactly what it is. And we had to like figure out what that feeling was, and like we challenged ourselves to put a name to that feeling, and to like really say, am I feeling disgust? Am I feeling anger? Am I feeling resentment? Like there's so many different options that could feel the same. But not until you actually place a word on, like an actual word and a definition to that feeling, is when you're like, oh, that's what that feeling is. So then that's how you build that emotional intelligence, and you start to realize this means that, this feeling is this,
Right.
and you can differentiate between the two. And in this case, like knowing what sad is versus being depressed.
Right.
um so yeah, I think about men and how they men and how they don't always know what exact feeling they're feeling. They just know that it's irritating.
Right.
Like I know sometimes I'll ask Mondo like, "Hey, what's wrong with you?" I'm a check-in person, so I'm always going to be checking in like, "How are you feeling? Are you okay? Do you need anything from me?" Um and sometimes he'll just tell me like, it has nothing to do with you. It's nothing that you've done. It's me, and I don't know why I feel like this. I just know that I'm mad. And sometimes I want to continue to question, because that's my nature, that I just like I want to help you try to figure out whatever it is you're feeling. I want to help you process your feelings. So I want to like keep asking questions, but I know that that's going to like bring him into an uproar.
Right.
And it's just going to, it turns into a whole nother thing. But I just wish that more men knew how to put a word onto their feelings.
Right.
To name their own feelings.
I know that's something Milo struggles with too. Putting a name, putting a feeling on that emotion that he's feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just like, I don't know.
And
or like he'll just cry. Well, sorry, babe.
Men cry.
I
See,
know.
that's a
Cry.
stigma.
Right. It is a stigma. It really
That's a
is.
stigma.
But
He
because
should-
I know how he is with his brothers and stuff, and I know sometimes he'll just cry, and I'll just sit in silence there with him, just let him cry it out.
Sometimes that's all you
and
can do.
He doesn't know why, and he always says, "I don't know why I'm crying," but all I can think about is whatever
X, Y, and Z. Yeah.
X, Y, and Z, and so.
See, that's a stigma. That's like,
Yeah, I
oh
know,
my
I'm
god,
like,
men aren't
sorry.
supposed to cry, but cry. God damn it,
Yeah.
cry. I always ask
Ain't
Mondo.
no shame in crying.
None.
Doesn't make you less of a man.
No.
Yeah.
If anything,
Cry.
it makes you like
It makes
brings
you
out that
low-key
masculinity.
attractive.
Oh,
When
Oh,
I
absolutely.
he's
see-
attractive for sure.
I'm like,
He's so big around. Okay, call me crazy, and maybe we cut this part out.